Okay, perfect. Here we are. Now let's go over our wonderful Esper deck that we created. Having all the goodies together, Fading Hope as some kind of early disruption, March of the Otherworldly delights, exiling, always efficient, Absence, Test of Talents, Fracture, particularly against all the enchantments and artifacts and planeswalkers which are played, Meathook Massacre, Soul Transfer. I don't really have chances to get artifacts, so I probably won't be playing both of the effects, but still a very potent card. Kaito, Wandering Emperor and Lolth as a little bit of a threat consistency. Devious Cover-Up to recycle some cards which end up in the graveyard. Memory Deluge to choose what we want to play, and Burning Rune Demon as well to give some tough choices to the opponents. And the 6/6 flyer is always effective. Quite a mixed mana base here. Basically throwing in everything that I got to hopefully have the deck as consistent as possible. And as usual, we're going to dig right into the gameplay. Okay, we go first with a pretty nice early game hand. Okay, we'll go for black, since we have a lot of black cards, a lot of double black cards that we would like to play. Sentinel, I think we can Fading Hope that one. Meathook Massacre, definitely a card we would like to keep. Okay, it is Junt. Stormseeker, yeah, I was actually expecting the Stormseeker. Could Fading Hope that as well? To prepare a nice big Meathook Massacre next turn. Not entirely sure though. Yeah, let's Fading Hope it too, because next turn we can march it. Second Meathook Massacre. Not right now. I would like to draw something with maybe a little bit more impact. Maybe a Wandering Emperor here would be nice, of course. Let's see if it's just gonna be the Stormseeker again. Sentinel, sure. Graveyard Trespasser, of course. We'll just try to kite them here. At least if we survive this turn, we can play the Meathook Massacre for 4 and basically clear the board. We can as well use the... Here, another Sentinel, sure. Yeah, that's fine. We'll take a bunch here. 10. Gain 4 back though. turn. This one I would like to play on white. Sure, let's play it on 3 so we can keep an March open. Against Vermouth. Okay. See what they're going to do here. Create 2 wolf tokens.
Not a good wolf.
I guess one we can exile. Okay, we can Memory Deluge for a land. Doesn't matter here. Black. We find 1. Clearwater Pathway. Oh, we can fracture as well. Yeah, I guess that's a good choice here. Fracture the Planeswalker.
I must go.
Play another black source and pass. Now we have 7 lands to flashback the Deluge. But if opponent has another Trespasser, that's already going to be not possible. Okay, sure. With this threat we can pretty easily deal. Oh, Lolth is nice here. I guess we play Lolth. Make 2 spiders.
I will show you what happens. Subservience
And
will be rewarded.
we can exile this token in case opponent chooses to bump this up more. Now being down to 10 life of course isn't the most optimal situation to draw cards with Lolth, but could be worse. Let's see what the opponent got for us. Maybe they're looking to buff this wolf with some kind of trample spell or something like that. That's the big strength of the March, of the White March, that we can exile tokens basically for just 1 mana. Sure, Kalane doesn't really change anything here. Yeah, they can put some counters on there. Now problem is that the partners have first strike, so we cannot, I mean we can double block it, but it would just kill both of our spiders. That wouldn't be too effective. Okay, we're gonna block here, block here. What does this do? Nothing. Okay, then we will exile the token.
Do what I demand. Aren't I the generous one?
Okay, We still got one soul transfer to at least get rid of the partners. Otherwise, we're running a little bit out of options here. That's why I think we're going to draw a card with the Lolth. Okay, let's see what we got. Come on. Come on, you have 3 cards. It cannot be that difficult. Great. Exile the partners. Obviously, opponent's 3 cards in hand are really, really difficult to play here. Great. Now Lolth may survive another turn here. We absence the Kaline. Which we are going to, hopefully. Let's motivate the opponent a little bit here. Seems to be really difficult. Okay, God's Face. Okay, sure. Gain life.
I respect your bloodlust.
Let's see if they maybe want to play... Oh, Chariot. Chariot, sure. Sure. Now we really need to draw some removal of some kind, or maybe a Wandering Emperor. Anything here, really. Let's draw a card. Come on, opponent. It's not that difficult. It is not that difficult to just let me play my turns. You cannot do anything. Yeah, that will mean a lot of cutting in the YouTube video again.
I always reward the loyal.
Let's just pass. Let's see if they full attack the Lolth. Because then I think we will just deluge to find some other solutions here. Sure.
At least there is blood on your hands.
We should be able to find another Meathook Massacre here. I think we scryed one to the bottom, but there's another one. Sure, they can draw a card. Now let's see. There's the Massacre. which we're going to play for 3. So that's 5 mana. So then we have 3, 4 left. I would like to have the Wandering Emperor as well, and I'm going to take it. That is excellent. Now let's play this one for 3. And then we can still flash in the Emperor in case they find something to activate Isika's Chariot and exile it. Gain some well-needed life. Goldspan Dragon, sure. Let's exile this right away.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming. You're done.
Excellent, excellent. We're plus here. Submit 0 and
I've got new moves to teach you.
well, I think it's fair enough to use the Deluge now. We're going to tap 2 black mana for this. Get ourselves, well, no land here, no double blue either for Devious Cover-Up, so that's all huge problems. Fracture to remove the Chariot, though, is good. And maybe a Rune Demon for next turn. And we'll pass. Another Chariot, sure, that's super fine. Elegantly removed.
Guards, to me.
We can Deluge, of course. We can play the Burning Rune Demon, still have 3 mana open. I think that's reasonable for either a counterspell or a Fateful Absence. That seems to be a pretty smart decision. if I might say so myself. So let's see, we're going to what kind of chance? Banner Grass? No, I guess we'll Test of Talents that one. Oh, excellent. I mean, the opponent is going to draw 2 cards, but there are still like a billion lands and a billion other things they can't really use. So, at least we remove this. Let's take, let's give him the choice between another Meathook Massacre or another Wandering Emperor, why not? If we don't get this Meathook Massacre, of course that's gonna be the last one. But given that the opponent is a little bit short on cards, maybe it will be sufficient. Switching back to daytime. So their cards at least are a little bit less potent. Sure. Sure, that's fine. They're looking for some kind of creature here. Or Planeswalker. Do they have Planeswalkers? Yeah, the one they have. I don't know what kind of creature it should be. Immistorm Predator, sure. Sure. No. Yeah. Enough grinding for this opponent. Nice. Now, as it turns out, exiling opponent cards, enchantments, and creatures is key in this format. This is why we play quite a lot of exiling effects. Unfortunately, didn't have space anymore to fit a farewell inside. This hand is fine to go. It's actually rather slow, but I guess going first we can afford playing a little bit slower than usual. Opponent with the kind greetings here. Going to be mono white, so we'll just be on the lookout for the Meathook Massacre. Okay, no, Selesnya. Alright, sure. Sure, we take that 1 damage. Nothing too threatening yet. Or tell a card, that's fine with me. Get another black source online and pass the turn. Banned. Opponent is playing banned. Banned tokens, I guess. No, Battlefield Raptor, sure. I guess we can Fading Hope the Initiate now. And hopefully have another land card on top. Swamp isn't ideal, but it will be enough now. My turn. And pass. Sure, we'll take the 1 damage here. Suspicious Stowaway. Sure. Could be that the opponent is playing a Sword Coming here. Nonetheless, though, we will play the Wandering Emperor. Yeah. But that's okay. Drawing a blue source here is great. We can actually play the Lolth. Create 2 tokens.
Such power. I will cull the weak.
So if the Stowaway attacks the Spider Queen, that's fine with us, since they won't get to use the looting effect. Of course, they have a great answer. Let's see what they're going for. Yeah.
I'm sure
They could have attacked with the Raptor here, since it has first strike and it would have killed my spider. But they chose not to. Initiate. Test of Talents. This is just going to be a pass. We would like to Deluge here, Memory Deluge. A land card and a Wandering Emperor here are very good. Shipwreck Marsh even better, and we'll pass. So we'll Emperor the Werewolf. Stopping them from drawing more cards. Negate. No, we're going to Test of Talents that. 2 more tiny creatures. Tusky. Hermit, Spectral Adversary, okay. Ranger class. I see. Okay, so opponent basically only has 3 counter spells, of which they drew 2.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me. You
No
are
blocks.
not much of a roadblock.
I'm gonna play this out as a land. We have 7, which unfortunately is not enough to play the Burning Rune Demon and Fateful Absence.
We've got the edge in this fight.
So let's think what we're going to do here. I think we'll just keep the mana open. I mean, opponent really doesn't have a lot to pressure us with, and once we draw the Meathook Massacre, this game should be basically won. Going face, sure. We'll accept this attack.
I'm never done for good.
Let opponent draw a card. Play our Deluge. Now that is a really horrible selection of cards. We'll take the 2 playable cards here. So that's all very bad. We'll play the Rune Demon. It is a strong blocker. Let's give the opponent choice, of course, between the Meathook Massacre, which they're not going to take, or which card would we like to have. Maybe another Lolth. And pass the turn. Now we can stop them from drawing more cards with the March, which is good. Sure, mascot exhibition, that's fine. We will discard an Absence and take away their card draw engine. Fading Hope, not too bad. Not too bad. I guess though we will still play the Lolth here. Get 2 tokens and pass the turn.
Aid. My will cannot be denied.
At one point sooner or later we'll get one of the other Meathook Massacres, and then this will be one. Opponent passes. Let's Fading Hope the 4/4 token. And concede. Sure. Well, it is definitely a playable hand, so I think I will keep it. Lots of reactive cards. Opponent mulligan here, which is good because if they have to mulligan being the first player, it's a significant disadvantage than if they would be the second player. I mean, they play the Field of Ruin, which of course is the counter to our Hall of the Storm Giants, but we'll just accept it for now. Okay, good. I guess we'll just play... No, we shouldn't play the Swarm. We'll play our White Souls here and pass. Opponent draws no land cards. Play the Planeswalker, create a Ninja token, and concede. Alright, we go first with an unplayable hand, so we need to mulligan. Yeah, this one is definitely a lot better. We'll drop the Soul Transfer here because now actually the Cover-Up, because this is even more unplayable than the other cards. Fade this one back to hand, draw another land card, that's great. Play it on black. Now we will not Fading Hope it immediately. We'll pass the turn. It's Fading Hope it now. Yeah, this land card we definitely need. Chariot, of course. My turn. Play and pass. Now it would be nice to draw a Fracture. I guess it's still most reasonable to get the Wandering Emperor down.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people. My judgment is final.
Of course, another Chariot, as you do. 5 tokens. Seems reasonable. Seems reasonable. Good question. I guess we'll get one blocker here.
Until next time, then. Keep watch for intruders.
We'll play Kaito. And plus, because the test of talents is pretty useless here.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Have him face out. Okay, face about a gazillion cats here. Down to 16, opponent passes.
I know something you don't know.
And let's pass again. Searching for the Meathook Massacre here. Absetzing this chariot. Sure. Then let's Fading Hope it. Now let's see. Can we find a removal here?
Now this
We
is a
cannot,
juicy
so that's a
secret.
concede. And on to the next one. I guess after so many losses with the deck, the engine really needs to dig a little bit deeper to find a suitable opponent. It's going to be Cheese Pizza. Going first with an unplayable hand. This hand is playable. We're going to drop the Emperor here. Play the March. Play the Sanctum, pass. Shigeki, sure. I really don't want the opponent to do some ramping shenanigans. Another land on top. Actually, I'm going to keep it. Let's get Kaito out. Create a token.
You'll never see me coming.
To hopefully
Bet you
draw
can't
some
catch
cards.
us.
Roiling Regrowth. Sure, opponent ramps. That's not a problem. Attack. Draw a card.
Now, what do we have here?
Get out a blue mana for the Deluge. Opponent on 5 mana. Shigeki, sure. Innkeeper, that's fine. Let's play the Deluge while they're on 1 mana. Don't really need the second Meathook Massacre, honestly, so we're gonna go for Fading Hope and the flexible land. And another land draw. I guess it's fine to do a board clear here. First of all, draw another land card.
There's no
Just
secret I
what
can't
we needed here in
uncover.
this spot. Try and clear the board. Okay, maybe they're going to use the creature land. That's okay with me.
Oh, there will be a next time.
Another Shigeki. Sure. We can fracture this. Maybe they will play the Hall of the Storm Giants, which we then can give back to hand. Another land card on top. And another land card. Sure. I mean, it is what it is. At least we can deluge now to find some hopefully more efficient cards. Cultivator is fine. Three mana. Play the deluge. Let's get another deluge and a test of talents. Let's play the Soaring City as a blue source and pass yet again. But somewhere we have some planeswalkers, we have some more efficient cards. Sure, we're going to absence the Hall of the Storm Giants. Innkeeper isn't that dangerous to us at the moment. Let's play a pathway in white. We could get back our Kaito. Question is though, is that really the best play? I don't think so at the moment. I think we're gonna keep digging with the Memory Deluge. Maybe opponent is going to attack with the Hydra. Sure, for damage. We're not in immediate danger of dying here, so we can easily take the 4 damage. Guy Turtle. Sure, opponent can draw a card here. Definitely Emperor and the Cover-Up. These are pretty strong now. Play the Emperor. Do they have a counter spell? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe they're just thinking about doing something else. I think when playing the Emperor, or maybe they want to get a card back. Quandrix Command? Okay, sure. Sure, then we'll just make a samurai here.
My people must contend with me. We must protect the people.
Draw a land card, plus the Emperor.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Attack. Now they can channel a lot of cards back with the Shigeki. Don't know if that's gonna be the correct thing to do. I mean, the counter spells now, of course, are very strong. And with the Cover-Up, we can get back some really useful cards. I'm not gonna cover up, though, a Quandrix Cultivator. That doesn't seem to be really reasonable. Sure. Gain your life. Cyclone Summoner, though, that seems to be a card which is excellent to be countered. Let's take a Kaito back. Let's take a Fracture back. Let's take an Absence back. Fading Hope, maybe not really. I think these 3 should be fine. Exile the Summoner. Get these cards back. find our own Hall of the Storm Giants.
Remember your training.
Attack. Play the Hall of the Storm Giants and end the turn. Now, by no means are we safe here. Another top deck Cyclone Summoner. Except for Giants, Wizards, and Lands. Sure, we still will be able, though, to play the Memory Deluge. And actually getting the Emperor back into our hand is not too bad at all. Opponent auto-tapper spent all their mana. So we can Deluge in peace now. Take a cave here. And a Fateful Absence, I guess. Or we can absence the summoner. Not really relevant. Let's play the Cave of the Frost Dragon. And pass. Should have exiled the Cyclone Summoner, of course. That would have been a lot more reasonable. Didn't really think about that. My mistake. But okay, let's see what they go for. Another Cultivator, sure. Sure, we will resolve these effects. We could block with the Hall of the Storm Giants, but I think we just play the Wandering Emperor here. Create a Samurai.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming. Let your blade do the talking.
And block. Now they can channel back a lot of stuff with the Shigeki again, but it will cost them another turn. Okay. Flying Ward 2. That is very fine. My turn. Now I can play the Meathook Massacre to get rid of both of these guys. +1 on the token.
Strike fast and strike hard.
I could as well attack with the Hall of the Storm Giants. I could exile the turtle, but I would rather exile the Cyclone Summoner. So, I guess that is the most reasonable thing to do here. Slowly grinding down the opponent as well. Okay, they've had enough. That is very good to see. That we basically won the psychological warfare here. Against the Cat Dragon. Opponent goes first. Now, I would bet €2. At least €2 that this is going to be a rune stack. I guess we'll find out. Okay, no rune stack. Duress, sure. Good thing is, with the soul transfer, we can get the Kaito back if we need him. Let's play the Hive here. Opponent foretells a card. Let's play the Deserted Beach. Let's get the Kaito back. Sure, that's super fine. Play the Kaito. Make a token, since obviously your opponent was afraid of this card, so it's good to get it down. Oh, it's a mill deck, okay. So we just basically need to find our counter spells, our test of talents. Did they mill any test of talents? No, but both cover-ups. That's a huge problem, of course.
I know something you don't know.
Lolth. Let's get some board presence.
Envy the strong. I will get what I want.
Now the good thing is that we do play some, well, more or less higher valued cards, so the Tasha's Hideous Laughter isn't amazing, but of course the game engine, at the same time the game engine decided that we needed to draw the two most expensive cards in our hand, in our deck, the Burning Rune Demons, to definitely make it more easy for the opponent to mill us out. But what can you do? Ruin Crab. Another Ruin Crab. Great. First test of talents is gone. So one remains in the deck. Opponent passes. Let's draw a card with Lolth.
My words are for ambitious minds.
We can cycle with Kaito.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
And attack with the team. Sure, I guess it's best to just Wandering Emperor here, give it first strike, and kill one of the crabs.
Run away. You'll be safer. Remember your training.
Now there's still one test of talents in our deck. Lear, sure, that one we can remove. Somehow we can remove it, I guess. Let's draw a card.
Go on, run.
Again, no test of
They will
talents.
catch you.
Let's loot.
Now this is a juicy secret.
I guess we can loot away the Fracture. Fading Hope the Lear. Opponent cannot block, so we'll just continue to
Show
pressure
how
them.
we greet our enemies.
Of course, not drawing any land card here is a huge problem. A very, very big problem. We have 9 cards left in our deck. So we actually need to do this now. We need to find a blue source and we need to find the Test of Talents. We do not. So sometimes you have the counter spells, but just not sufficient. I guess there they will mill it. 1, 2, 3, of course. Perfect. Perfect play of the opponent. They cannot play the other laughter though. Blood Chief's Thirst, that's fine. We will Absence the Leer.
My power is for annihilation.
Can we kill the opponent? Not really. Oh, I can do this for 1 mana. Yeah, just pay it. Can't really draw cards anymore. I guess the only thing is going white here.
Bet you can't catch us.
We must protect the people.
If the opponent has another mill card, so be it. We will decline and not draw a card with Lolth. Now let's see what it's gonna be. Concede. It's. I guess this is the only turn where it will be decided. Maybe they have another crab. Meathook Massacre, sure, for 6.
We will. My power is for
Opponent back to
annihilation.
10. Let's make 2 spiders.
Get what I want.
Get another demon. Decline. Make another Kaito.
I'll try. It's like your
Make
defenses
another
aren't
samurai.
even there.
May your blade
Pass the
strike
turn.
true.
Of course, opponent has the second Meathook Massacre. Because why wouldn't you? Yes, yes, yes. Another 5 life for the opponent.
We will. And I, the generous one.
I guess that was too late. They still gained a life. Doesn't matter. We have this one.
Guards, to me.
We can make 2 spiders.
Aren't I generous?
Play another Lolth.
My
Make 2 more
children
spiders.
drench their hands in subservience.
Play a
will
land.
be
I
rewarded.
wonder what is our last card in our deck. It's gonna be a land card, I think. Yeah, just 1 land is left. 1 Clearwater Pathway. Do we have 15 damage? I'm afraid not. We have 10, 11. Opponent will be able to find another Tashas here, or a Ruin Crab and a land, and we can concede. Pity! Pity that they literally milled all of our counterspells. If we would have had 1 counterspell open, either the Test of Talents or the Devious Cover-Up. We certainly would have won this game. But bad luck here. Bad luck. They milled us the... they milled the perfect cards away. But as well, my fault. I should have played more aggressively, pressuring them ASAP. Okay, the hand is not really optimal, but I think we have some early removal, some mid game, so we'll just accept it against this ridiculously large token. Now let's see what Soaring has for us. Would definitely be nice to draw a 4th land sooner or later. Ah yeah, Mono White! There we go. That is fine. Let's see what they come up with before we overreact. If they create a token with the Usher, that's actually super fine. As Tyrant, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna absence that one. Take the 2. Again, no land cards, so things are looking great. Going first with 3 land cards sometimes just isn't enough. My god, these land card designs freak me out. But it is mono white though. Sure, hit me. Hit me, create your token. I couldn't care less. Sooner or later we'll draw the Meathook Massacre and then this is all more or less irrelevant. Our opponent having a really difficult time here. We know mono white is a very challenging deck to play between all the 1, 2 and 3 drops one might have. Yeah, crack your clue. I don't mind. Again, no land card. That is great. That is the way to win these kind of matchups. Take another 2 here. Now they're gonna probably boast. Yeah, sure. We'll accept it though. And they pass. There was a quick pass. Still not gonna march. Okay. We do get a land card. That is shocking. Still in a position though to rather deluge for maybe another land card, if that would be the possibility here. Sure, I'll take the 3. Yeah, they can both. That's super fine. Still more than enough life points. Let's take a Swamp and a Soaring City maybe. Hive Tyrant. I don't think I mean, sure, we can play Kaito. Keep him as make a blocker with the ninja token. Maybe that is even more reasonable here. Okay, Meathook Massacre. I think though I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for now. There's no reason to play the Massacre immediately. Let's play Kaito and create a ninja token. Let's see what the opponent throws at us. Skyclave Apparition, sure, will not hit anything here since this one is phased out and it cannot hit creature tokens, so that doesn't matter. Brutal Cathar, sure, that's fine. Yeah. My turn. Land card is great. Play the Meathook Massacre for 2. Gain the life. Beaver Bing Bang Bing. Draw a card.
Something you don't know.
Test of Talents I think I can throw away. That's really not useful in this matchup. And pass. Now they can finally kill the Kaito, but that's super fine. He did his job. Delaying.
I'm
Delaying,
hungry.
delaying, delaying.
Gonna get a snack.
Yeah, opponent again faced with a very, very critical situation here. 3 cards in hand. Oh, hopeful initiate. That's very daring. Daring play here. Okay, pass. I think now's a good time to make a little bit of psychological warfare here. Letting them know that we have the upper hand now. Pass the turn. Valkyria. Sure. Play the Wandering Emperor. We can pay the tax.
Finally, I'm home. This
Gain 2
is
life.
what you get for hurting my people.
A brutal Cathar. Sure. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. First of all, let's get rid of this shield. Then let's play a white source. Let's plus our Emperor here.
Remember
And
your
pass the
training.
turn. We can give the Brutal Cathar back to the opponent's hand, since it cannot target the Emperor. Okay, not necessary here. Opponent passes, sure. We make a blocker and pass the turn.
May your blade strike true.
Yeah, we're gonna counter the Cathar now, get back the March, get back the Absence, and a Fading Hope, why not? Another Brutal Cathar. But doesn't do anything here. Sure, let's play, let's block. And let's make another blocker. And
Still have much
pass.
to learn. Guards, to me.
Now we can block whatever is larger here. Okay, opponent has nothing. Meathook, of course, and another Memory Deluge. My turn. Lolth is nice, but first of all... Wait. How many mana do I have? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this one is 6 and 4 is 10. So if we find an untapped land card here, we can play both. Take another Lolth. 4. Bading badum. Sure.
Are you enraptured by? I will come.
And pass. I'm super comfortable with double blocking here. And now, I mean, we still have 37 cards of gas in our deck. I don't think they can get out of this. But well, I mean, they have had some cognitive challenging times playing their deck. So let's see how this is gonna play out. Thanks to God, they have a lot of very fancy land cards. I guess they just closed the game, so now we just need to wait until the counter counts down. Of course, always nice to play the people who obviously throw hundreds of dollars into Wizards' mouth and realize that they can't win every game. They can't pay to win their way. I mean, probably they can pay to win their way up to a certain degree, but at some point they still gotta lose. We'll still play this down relaxed though. No reason to go cray-cray. Okay. Again, more pleasant editing for the YouTube videos later. It's always great to have some time to relax and to contemplate. Oh wow, okay. Now, of course, that was a very difficult play for the opponent. Oh, they passed the turn. Tricky, tricky. Let's draw a card and lose a life. You know what? Now at this point, I guess I don't even need to care anymore. We'll make 2 more spiders.
Do what I demand.
Attack for 4. Badoom, badoom. Pass the turn. Opponent draws another land. That's great. We can exile this one.
I hope you're ready to lose.
Distribute some
I've got
counters.
new moves to teach you.
Opponent down to 5. Now I guess they will... Well, I'm sorry. Good game. Well, I'm glad that they spent 18 seconds. Against the Emperor herself. Themselves? I don't know. The Emperor. We go first with a mediocre hand at best, but give it a shot. Let's find a nice land with a Fading Hope. It is Manavite! Good, 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 good. Sure. Let's play this relaxed. Of course! The Aspirant! Who you gonna buff? That guy? Too bad. I really would want to have the March in my hand, but at the same time I really need a 4th land, so I'm gonna bottom it here. Exactly, because I knew it would happen. I knew that I wouldn't draw another land card. Yeah. Great. Yes, buff it. Hit me. Sure, I take the 2. Yeah. Sure, let's absence this one. And again, no land card. Oh, it is so frustrating. Sure, yes. Let's exile that one. And again, no land card. Great. And no land card again. Amazing. Sure, I'll take another 2. Asha's fine. Let's return it. Well, I guess that is a land card. Ah, of course, I forgot. You know what? I'm just gonna concede this. I don't even want. It's just too frustrating. Of course, and then I play bad. It is just too frustrating to lose games for the most ridiculous reasons. Opponent goes first. Another unplayable hand. It's basically the same hand with the fracture, but well, sure, let's keep it. Let's drop the Emperor. Yeah, great. Test of talents. Absolutely useless here. I guess. I guess. Let's get rid of this right away. Another Bankbuster, sure. Play Kaito. Make a token.
Never see me coming. I got someone on the inside who can help.
So what's it gonna be? Draw a card, sure. And then Bloodchief Thirst my token. No. Okay. Let's draw.
Now this
No.
is a juicy secret.
No land cards. Let's continue this wonderful game. Opponent can just activate the Hive, kill our Planeswalker without being punished. March, sure. I'll Test of Talents that. Ah. Okay, Soaring, Doomscar, farewell. Farewell, of course. Poison as well, because we're with the cover-up, then we cannot recover cards. Well. Let's see what else they play. Basically the same stuff, just in different combinations. No land card. Of course, no land card here. No land card. That is exactly what we're looking for. That's the most pleasurable aspect of this game. Just not being able to play it because you don't draw land cards. Let's say what the opponent's solution is here. Soaring, sure. Let's have him.
I bring order to this
You
broken
do.
world.
Excellent.
I bring my own army.
Let's see if we can maybe find a land card on top. After we've been through like 10 cards. Nah, again, no land card on top. Excellent. Sure. Gonna absence the Soaring.
Excuse my sudden egress.
I can't believe it. I think I'm having a stroke. Someone call the ambulance. Unbelievable. Let's play this as a blue. And, I mean, we can attack, draw a card. Opponent will use the Bankbuster, will crew the Bankbuster, will kill the Kaito. We can keep this one back, not do anything. Basically, oh no, we can attack and trick the opponent here by making another ninja token. Passing the turn.
Bet you can't catch us.
Okay, what's it gonna be? Four mana versus 8. Always great. Always great to play without mana. But I won't complain. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Their own Kaito. What happens if I actually counter it? They cannot destroy my Kaito. They can, of course, they can get rid of my token with the March and then kill my Kaito in turn. So I guess we'll just let it resolve.
With the right tools, I can do anything.
Since we need to hold up the counter for the March. Oh no, oh what a surprise. What a surprise. Let's take all 4 of these back into our deck. Maybe they drew another March. A Vanishing Verse. Ah. Yeah, let's have these back.
Oh, there will be a next time.
Great.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
Okay. They face out. Yeah, let me attack, please. Let's have our own Kaito. Let's draw our
Hope
own
you're ready
card
for some mind games. I know
and
something
pass.
you don't know.
Missing like 4 land draws here, of course, put us so much on the back foot that there are quite slim chances of surviving this this whole ordeal. Okay, I don't know why the opponent would not attack with the Bankbuster, but sure, I mean, have it your way, I guess.
What do we have
Don't really
here?
care about it. The only thing that brings us some salvation here is that they don't play counterspells. So, I guess, first of all, well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Let's hit face here. Draw a card. March,
something
certainly
you
not too
don't
bad.
know.
Although, nah. What do I want? Black, black, blue, black, blue. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Let's go with another black here. Let's get rid of their Kaito.
I'm used to being uninvited.
I mean, massacring for one is a reasonable thing to do, I guess. It's either the massacre or hold up the march, since these both are tokens. We can remove them for 0, and this one we can remove for 3 mana as well. So either way is fine. They can still activate the Hive, which we can remove as well for 0 mana. I guess we'll use the moment of surprise here. Let's see how much they want to pressure the Kaito, if they want to spend all their mana. They do! That is not very good for us, but okay. Let's see if they attack the Kaito with all. They do. They can exile a card now. So it is artifact, creature, or enchantment. So it's not non-land, so we should be able to remove the land with the march here. Right, I hope. Yeah, we can. That's a quite efficient trade. Still lose the Kaito though, but I'll accept it.
Oh, that's some serious counter intelligence.
Counter spell. Unfortunately quite useless here, because we would need 4 blue mana to play both the Deluge and the Cover-Up. So I guess we'll just pass. I guess we'll just pass. Now what's it gonna be? I mean, the farewell, of course, for the opponent is going to hurt them more than me. So does the Doomscar. Of course, they, after killing the Hive of the Eye Tyrant, of course the opponent was skilled enough to immediately draw a new one. Very grateful for that. Okay, great. Let's see if we can find anything useful here. No! After not drawing any land cards, now we get all the land cards. That is great. I love it. Not gonna block here. Okay. Let's get one more blue source online. And We can Massacre for 4 mana, but then we're still missing mana, so they're gonna hit us with the Hive again. We can't remove it. We can block it. We can't remove it. We can get a Kaito back from the. Let's do that. That seems reasonable. Let's just get a Kaito back. Play it.
Get in, get out. Easy
Let's
mission.
attack. Draw a card.
Now this.
Oh, we have a Wandering Emperor. That can come in quite handy. Gonna take a little bit of a beating here, but what can you do? They can exile the Memory Deluge with the Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Sure, that's gonna be 11. Going upstairs, as they like to say. Badim badim badum. Sure. We aren't dead though yet. We'll make a blocker and pass the turn.
It's like your defenses aren't even there.
Sure. Fine with me. Exile another card, I don't mind. Yeah, I definitely don't want to tap my blue mana under whatever circumstances. Let's play the Wanderer. Question is, are we going to
Anyone
wander
who
the
harms my
Tyrant
people
or
must
the
contend with
Beckoner?
me.
I think the creature land is still more dangerous. Back
This
to
is
5.
what you get for hurting my people.
Sure, they can exile this one. Pass. We'll just block 1 here and go down to 3. We have a pretty good chance of finding a fracture with the Memory Deluge. Or finding 2 fractures, or finding a fracture and a Wanderer. That looks good. We are actually... there is actually a tiny chance that we'll recover. I'm gonna create a blocker.
Years of training. For this? Let your blade do the talking.
I'm gonna keep this, have this one back as a blocker as well. Kaito. I don't really want to draw or discard anything here, but let's see, we can just discard what we draw.
Thanks.
Oh, a test
I'll
of
be taking that now.
They got a lot of... Probably got a lot of resources to finish me off here. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the Meathook Massacre. And pass. No, we could think of... you know what, why not? Let's play the Emperor.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming.
Let's get rid of this one. Sure.
You are not much of a roadblock.
Let's get a swamp out. So basically gaining 1 mana here, but every little bit counts. Every tiny bit counts. Opponents at 30, we're at 35. The long game though, especially with the Devious Cover-Up, we should be able to win. Doomscar. Yeah, sure. You know what? Have it. Enjoy. Enjoy. Soaring. There's stuff I want back. I mean, I guess I want to get back the other cover-up before they can exile it with a farewell. And I think exiling their Soaring as well is a good thing. I want a Wandering Emperor back, so transfer, March, and Devious Cover-Up. Give me that value. Badum. And they foretell a card. Sure, I think now it's a good time to fracture the Bankbuster. Now let's go with the Ninja.
I've got all
Let's
kinds
buff
of
the
connections.
Ninja.
Show them how we
And
greet
it's a
our
pass!
enemies.
It's a pass! What you gonna do? Kaito! Kaito. Maybe we'll take a little look. Oh, we only have 2 blue mana. We're missing some blue mana here. Sure, you know what? Have your Kaito, I don't care. I'm gonna kill it sooner or
The
later.
system can't fix everything.
Oh, they loot. So they wanna play the farewell, huh? You wanna play the farewell? Yeah? No? You don't wanna play the farewell? Come on. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have more basic lands in the deck, but it's okay. I shall decline. Pass. Now, let's get for a juicy Memory Deluge here. Okay, Hall of the Storm Giants. Beach. Absence. I mean, I definitely want the Hall. I definitely want the Absence. Now, let's put a plus counter here.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Strike fast and strike hard. In your face. Take another card.
Thanks.
Ooh!
I'll be
You
taking
know what
that
is the
now.
one thing the farewell cannot remove? It's Planeswalkers. Welcome to the show.
I'm hungry.
Oh,
Won't you
I'm
stay
actually
for
hungry too. I didn't have lunch yet.
Aren't I generous?
Play an untapped land for the Deluge, or play the Hall of the Horny Giants and wait. Sure, they're gonna loot again.
I know something you don't know.
Now testing their talents with a farewell is going to be pretty painful for them, I think. They have another Doomscar and a March. Sure. Oh, they only have one other farewell. Okay, they have Wandering Emperors, Vanishing Verses. Okay. So, not too much, which can get very dangerous for us here. I think they're just gonna rip the Doomscar. Sure, but we have a lot of resources here to basically immediately come back. As well, we can activate the Hall of the Storm Giants now.
What I want.
So, let's think for a moment. think. For once, let's think. Okay, no need to think. Psychological warfare won the game for us here.